Hi everyone, my name is Stacy and today I just wanted to show you how to can your own ground beef. Now this is an easy process, but I know it can be intimidating for somebody who's never canned before. So I just want to show you how it's done. The first thing I'm going to do is brown my ground beef. And what I have here is about 10 pounds of beef, and I added 1 cup of water to the pot just to keep it from sticking and burning. We want this kind of on a medium low just so that it would brown nicely without overcooking. And it doesn't matter if it's not thoroughly cooked by the time you put it in your jars, because the process of canning will finish that off for you. Anyway, so right now I'm just going to brown this and set it aside, and I'll show you the next step. The meat is finally done. I went ahead and I just put it into a nice large bowl, and I'm currently heating up a little bit of the broth from the meat, as well as I added a little bit of water to this. There is no specific amount on this. It's just however much I need to cover the meat once it's in the jars. You can choose to add salt or not. That's completely up to you. I'm not going to add salt to these jars because I figure I can just salt my food as I'm ready to make a dish from it. I also have my lids that are soaking in really hot water right now. These are necessary to soak so that the rubber part gets nice and soft and gummy, so that it makes a good seal on the jars. So let me just show you how I'm going to fill these jars. Okay, so I'm just going to fill the jar with the meat until it gives me a 1-inch headspace at the top. Now, 1-inch headspace is easy to see when you look at your jars. I'll show you in just a second here. When you look at a jar, you're going to see these rings at the base of it. Now, there's 3 rings total, but the one that's at the bottom, that's going to give you your 1-inch headspace. So you want to keep that as your fill line. Now I'm just going to put in enough meat to get it to that 1-inch headspace. Press it down a little bit just to get it in there. Okay, and now I'm just going to put some broth on top. Just to the 1-inch headspace. Now I'm going to take my rag with vinegar and wipe the edge of the jar. That's going to help remove all the oils that may have been collecting there so that we can have a proper seal. Now I'll take my lid that's been soaking in this nice hot water, put that on top, and the ring goes on fingertip tight. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish all my jars. I've got about 12 more, and then I will be right back to show you the next step. Okay, so I have everything in my canner right now. This is 2 layers, so 8 jars on top, 8 on the bottom. So now I'm just going to turn this on and show you how it works. Okay, everyone, this is a weighted gauge pressure canner. Now, it's not like the dial canners that most people have. But it is perfectly safe. It is up to date. And there's just so many different canners out there that you'll just have to do your own research to see which one works best for you. I chose this one because I know that the ones with the gauges need to be tested periodically just to make sure that the pressure is being reached. And this one, because of the weights, each piece to the weight, which it comes in 3 pieces by the way, will measure 5 pounds of pressure. So I've got 2 pieces on this canner, which is going to be 10 pounds of pressure. So as long as you're under 1,000 feet of sea level, you will be able to pressure can your meat at 10 pounds pressure. Now I'm going to have to refer back to my book because I just temporarily forgot. I think it's 75 minutes on how long I process this. But anyways, I will double check that. We won't start timing this pressure canner until after it has reached full pressure for at least 10 minutes. So once this comes up to full pressure, I'll show you what this looks like.